Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are here with your host. It's Mr. BudgetPedalChap, that's me. We are on episode number 154 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are joined today, as ever, by the enigmatic, the mysterious, and magical Mr. Matt Quine. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Well, hey. You are also joined by the one, the only, Mr. Ollie Miles of Ollie Miles Bloody Music. Check it out, Mr. Ollie Miles. Say hi.
Hello.
I mean, that I was G'ing you up there, and that was an anticlimactic hello. That was.
All right. Shall we try again?
Moment's gone.
Oh, like that.
Moment's gone, mate. Moment's gone.
Ah.
How are we all, lads? Are we all right?
Yeah, not
Yeah.
too bad. Just
I'm
had
good.
a long day at work.
Indeed.
I've had a long day of nothing.
Lucky you.
I mean, we can usually tell when you're up to nothing because you can see on your Instagram feed you pumping out the material.
Yeah, I'm on one every other day at the moment.
Oh yeah.
That's my aim. One every other day.
I mean, since the last time you came on and we were chatting a little bit about Instagram after the cast, I've been hitting Instagram hard. I've been giving it some arty photos and beautiful camera angles and whatnot of my various gears. So it's been a journey. I've been riding those hashtags as well.
Yeah, I feel horrible for using them, but they
Makes you feel
it's
a
gotta be
bit dirty,
done.
doesn't it?
yeah.
Hashtag Strategy. You're like, oh, but then
Hashtag guitar. Ooh.
yeah, guitars.
Hashtag guitarist.
Yeah, and then if you're feeling really, really crazy, you can do like the foreign versions as well. Guitaras, guitar with ERRE.
I do one of those. Yeah.
So there you go. That's a little tip for you guys out there.
And what happens when these people who can't speak English find your post and don't understand any of the words around it?
A lot of my posts are visual. As long as you can look at a guitar and go, "Ooh, pretty," then yeah, we're sound.
I think most people can do that, I guess.
Yeah. That's what the like button is for. So
Indeed.
we are in episode number 154. I reckon we are nigh on the 3-year mark now. I need to double check when our first one was, but I reckon we're nigh on the 3-year mark, if not already over it. And I think before we do any like full cast stuff, we're going to do two things. We're going to give a shout out to our patronisers, because it's been a while since we've done it at the start. So you're going to get an upfront shout out patronisers. That is Mr. Bimson, Mr. Yeomans, Mr. Christ, Mr. Richardson, Mr. Hugh G. Rection, and Mr. Fletcher.
It's never not funny. It's one of those things.
There you go.
I was not expecting that. That got me off guard.
He's an actual patroniser.
Yep. Ollie just
Wow.
got caught off guard by Hugh G. Rection. You heard it here first.
You said that as I was having a drink.
Absolutely.
You
So
animal.
there we go. That's our shout out to Patreon for this week. A little preemptive. We'll do another one at the end of the podcast. If you do want to support us, patreon.com/frettalk. Yes, that's right. Patreon.com/frettalk. But the second thing that we're going to do to start off this week is I thought we'd mix it up a little bit, get ourselves warmed up for this podcastiness. We are going to do a shout out kind of thing to one of the most awesome podcasts that I listen to. I know Matt listens to it as well. The Tone Jerks. They do a segment called Bang, Marry, Kill, and we're going to open this bad boy with a Bang, Marry, Kill. So, are you guys ready?
Yeah, I suppose.
Always, yeah, go on then.
I mean, that is not the enthusiasm that I'm hoping for a bang, marry,
You're going to
kill.
make me choose between things that I don't want to choose between, aren't you? I know what you like.
Yeah. He's evil. He's pure evil.
He's going to be like, oh, do you want a 1959 Gibson Les Paul? Do you want a 1962? I don't know. He's just going to ruin my life,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Do you want a 59 Les Paul, a 64 335, or a 57 Strat?
Right,
And
so
I'll say yes.
yeah, yes, please. That would be grand. Right, so this bang, marry, kill is. I mean, you were close, pretty much. So, Strat, Telly, Les Paul.
Don't do that to me.
So, you have
You're
to kill
making
one of
me-
them.
You're making me question my life choices right now because, like, I've now got to think: do I be sensible or do I follow my heart? Like, is it
I got
head or
it.
heart?
I mean,
Go on.
at some point, you've got to follow your dick as well because you are banging one of them. So,
So it's going to be kill the Strat.
yep. I mean, you're wrong, but yeah.
Yeah. Bang the Les Paul.
Okay.
Marry the Telly.
Okay. Yeah. And what brought you to that conclusion?
I'm not a big traditional Strat fan.
Okay.
All the Strats I like tend to be a little modded in one way or another.
Okay.
Les Paul I like, but not all the time.
Yeah.
And a Telly has been a staple for the last, 5-6 years of my playing.
Yeah. And considering none of those were a satin finish PRS, then
I can see my Telly from here. Like, my Telly is 5 feet away from me.
yeah.
I'm going a totally different route now. Bearing in mind that I talk about how that like my Cabronita Telly is my number one guitar.
Yeah.
And there's like another Telly there and another Telly behind my head. I'm killing the Telly. I just like if I was to actually think about like I'm going with my head rather than my heart at the moment.
Yeah.
And if I was to actually actively think about it, I could live without a Telecaster. I don't think I could live without a Strat or a Les Paul. So I think I have to kill the Telly and then going even more against everything that I feel and everything that it defines me as a musician.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
I'm going to bang the Les Paul and marry the Strat.
Absolutely.
And the thing that you marry has to be something that you can take to all situations. It has to be an all-round guitar, a guitar that you could use for all occasions.
Yeah.
And all you'd have to do to make the Strat that is rip that bridge single coil out and put a humbucker in there. And there was no stipulation of you can't modify this guitar.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I would be going for a Strat. I think you could do it with a triple single coil Strat, but I'd definitely throw a humbucker in there. But yeah, I think if you're going for versatility, and that's what you need from something that, like, if you're marrying it, it's your one and only by the end. Like, you can have a fling with the Les Paul first, but you've got to go for like the one and only. So it has
You're
to be.
You're going to ruin your wallet and your shoulder.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. Like, I mean, I do it. I play my Les Paul for 2.5 hours a night, and yeah, it's not comfortable the following day.
But you've had your fun, and that's what this decision's about. And I was very much going for it in the same way that you were there, Matt. And I was thinking like the one that you bang has got to be good fun. It's got to be worth the bang. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like the marry is the one that you're gonna be. It's the one you take home to your mama, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not the dirty little hot rodded piece of fun, is it? It's the sensible guitar. And
yeah, and that's it. So like, if we're looking at it strictly like that, and that goes against everything. Bearing in mind, I almost exclusively run Les Paul Telecaster at gigs.
Yeah, completely. But you are in, you're in the point of your life that like Bang is the top of the list.
Like, in all fairness, like if I went down the modding route, I think it would be Marry the Strat, just because it would do everything if I modded it. But from a straight up point of view, it's the first one to go.
I get that. Like 6 months, well, probably not 6 months ago, but 2 years ago, I'd have definitely been, fuck the Strat off. I'll bang the telly and marry the Les Paul, and that would have been it. But like, my tastes have changed a little bit, and also like my outlook on like everything. Things just modify over time, don't they?
They do, yeah. Much like a Strat does, yeah. So I'm gonna go a slight modification on, like, it's the same kind of thought process, but a slight modification on what you were saying, Matt. I'm gonna kill the Les Paul, and I'm killing the Les Paul purely because if I'm thinking about what I would have that Bang fun with, it would be the telly. With the telly every day. Like the telly, I'm going to have that good time. Telly is reliable. It sounds good. A double set of binding on it. Whoa, there's not really anything finer. But it's a situation that I didn't think I'd find myself in. I'm a Strat man. Like, if
Skibidi bap.
Well, that's it, and it goes back to what I was saying a couple of months back about the No Talk All Tone series that I do. I don't think any of those yet have been on a telly, and the reason is because the Strat does it all, doesn't it? Like if you want like clear and bluesy and nice clean tones, the Strat can do that. It can do like your neck pickup can get all of that soulful bluesiness. You can get the in between positions to get the kind of the thinner, brighter tones, or the jangle tones.
Position 4 for funk and the John Mayer sound as well.
Absolutely, and then you stick on the overdrive. You stick on the rock, and that bridge pickup works. It makes sense. So I know some people say it can be a bit bright and a bit shrill, but you put a bit of overdrive on it, it smooths that top end out, and you're in a pretty decent territory. So I think my money goes on the Strat, and it makes me wince a little that I've married a Strat, and
I thought I knew you.
Well, yeah. So I mean, so did I.
Next, you're going to tell us that it doesn't have the torque guard on it.
Yeah, it's parchment. Yeah, and a maple neck.
Of all the colours.
No, it is clearly it's got a rosewood slab board. Yeah. I mean, fuck the environment. It's got a slab board, and it's got a genuine torque guard, like the celluloid
made
tortoise.
From real tortoises.
That's it, ground down from real tortoises from the Galapagos Islands.
Yep. Only the
excellent.
Most endangered is the fire. That's the finest.
It's where
that's
the tone lives.
Stuff.
Out,
yeah.
Triple ply as well. So yeah.
Triple ply.
3 lots of tortoise.
Yeah.
So there we go. We have got another Bang Marry Kill, but I think we'll save that for a little bit later.
Okay.
Because I think that was a nice way to kick us off. Let's do what we've been up to. Ollie, it's been a little while. So, what have you been up to, my good man?
Well, so the Instagram stuff is still going on.
It is,
That's good fun. I need to come up with more ideas for my Instagram stuff. That's
I mean, I wanted to address something with the Instagram stuff because
yes,
you've been venting a little bit about the problems of the copyright strike, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you've been stricken on a few videos now, haven't you?
Yeah, so I've had a lot of videos taken down in some countries, and I think I've had two or three taken down just completely.
Yeah, completely wiped out. Yeah, because certain artists who their legal team or the record companies who work on behalf of that artist are absolutely shit hot when it comes to reproduction of their music, aren't they?
So it's not even that. They just, all they do is they sign up with the DMCA and they just scan everything that's ever uploaded. And if it's a permanent thing, so if you're live streaming, it won't catch you yet. And there's a whole big thing going on because they're trying to go after live streams, but at the moment it's not going after live streams. But if it's a permanent clip, so if it's a clip from Twitch, or if it's on Twitter, or if it's on Instagram, or if it's on Facebook, or anything like that, and they'll literally, like, their software just scans everything that's uploaded to those sites, and sometimes it gets then flagged for review, and sometimes it just gets wiped straight away.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. So one thing I have noticed, there is a correlation between the hard banners, which is that the original artist is dead.
Huh.
So the two that have been taken down, I can't remember what the first one was. Actually, no, I remember what the first one. I remember what both of them were. Both of the artists have been dead now for at least a couple of years.
So one of them was Prince, wasn't it?
Yeah, the other was Luther Vandross.
Is Luther Vandross dead?
He died about 15 years ago, yeah.
Wow, I mean, missed that one. Woo.
Yeah, 2005.
Sorry, Luther.
Miss that.
How insensitive.
Yeah, but both of those videos were like complete. I've had a lot of videos get flagged in certain countries. A lot of record companies seem to have something against Canada. I'm not sure why.
Alternatively, Canada has something against those record companies and they're retaliating.
I guarantee. So quite often I'll get a strike that says, "Oh, it's been taken down in 3 countries or 2 countries."
Yeah, and
I've had a few where it's just one country, and I can guarantee anytime it's Canada. One country, it's always Canada. It's never anywhere else. It's not Zimbabwe. It's not, the middle of nowhere. It's, it's Canada. Like, no one in Canada can see this video.
Well, do you want to know something that's even more bizarre?
Go on.
The uploads to Facebook are completely silent in the Isle of Man, but if I go to Instagram, I can hear what you're playing.
Really?
So I don't know what it is. Generally, what happens is I'm scrolling through Facebook and I notice that you put a post, and as is habit, you see a video and you tap on it and it's just silent, and I go, oh, for God's sake. Then I go to Instagram and I have to search you, and then I can hear what you're actually playing.
I like that you put the effort into actually hearing what I do.
Well, I want to know what you're playing this time.
Oh, thanks.
And I don't want to spoil it by reading stuff. I'll just listen to it and see if I can work it out, and if not, then I'll spoil it by reading it.
Once the videos get the audio taken off on them, I play a little game where I try and guess what you're playing. Some of the times I get it right as well, which is brilliant.
Yeah, so the 2 that have been taken down so far are Never Too Much and Kiss. Those are the two songs that have been completely ruined.
Yeah.
And it's gutted because especially on Kiss, I spent so long getting the feel right on that.
Yeah.
That was like a 15 take thing because I wasn't happy with it.
Proper funky, innit, Kiss?
Yeah. It's slightly swung as well.
Is it?
So it's not straight. Yeah, it's a very, you can't even really describe it. It's just, you try and play straight over it, it doesn't work. It needs to be just a little bit swung.
Don't talk to me about things that aren't properly swung but are swung, because I've had nightmares with, I can't even remember the track, but there's one of the tracks that I'm playing in the new band. The drums and the piano are straight, but the bass and the guitar are swung.
Nice.
So I have to listen to the drums to stay in time, but I can't listen to the drums to find out when I'm supposed to be playing, and that's really difficult.
That's where it's at.
And I'm literally just playing the like a 12-bar kind of, like, what the bass plays are, that kind of. I'm doing that, but I've got to do it like double time swung, and that's fucking does my head in.
I was watching a video from the guitarist from Jamiroquai, Rob Harris, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Rob Harris. He's started his own YouTube channel, and he did a video about like playing around the beat instead of playing on the beat.
Yeah,
and it's one of those things where he's talking about it, and he's basically going, I can't describe how to do it. You've just got to feel it. And then he's playing, and like halfway through the phrase, he's just like playing a chord straight, and then he'll like fall behind the beat a bit, and it's like you just sit there, and instantly when he falls behind the beat, you're just like, oh yeah, that's good. Here we go. Like, it's just instant groove when he falls behind the beat. It's like, yep, there we go. That's the stuff.
Yeah. It does my head in. It just when you mentioned like it's partly swung, that's what flashed into my head, and I almost had a nightmare.
I mean, in Kiss, the whole thing, the whole song, but every instrument in that section, as far as I'm aware, is swung, but it's like a very slight 16th note swing.
Yeah,
and it's
on like anticipatory.
Yeah, it makes it so much better. I've tried playing it straight; it just doesn't work.
Yeah,
and then I recorded it, and I spent ages getting it right, and then I uploaded it, and faster than anything I've ever seen, I got the banhammer came flying down. Although I think was it Luther Vandross had the best one, because I got 3 notifications saying it had been taken down in Instagram.
Weirdly enough, with the Luther Vandross one, it played the first maybe like 3 or 4 seconds before it chopped the audio for me. So you got the ba 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 ba, and then what the fuck, man?
The beat drops, but you don't even hear that. And
yeah. The beat literally drops out of it. Yeah. Oh fuck. So that was that.
I've got these few videos, and I have no idea what to do with them now.
Yeah, it's really tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen on YouTube there's a chap who does like music theory explanations and stuff like that. And he uses live tracks to get around the because after I heard like you having a little vent about this the copyright strike, and I watched a video with Rick Beato.
Oh, I love Rick Beato. Yeah,
he's really awesome, and he had Rhett Shull.
You're talking my language now.
There we go. I mean, like I've literally just like last week, Rick like figured out that Rhett Shull is a thing.
He is a beast.
Yeah, somewhat. But it was him on Rick Beato's channel, and they were talking about like copyright strikes and how basically what we've just been talking about, and how it's like instant bans, and how a lot of the time it's financially the content creators are financially better off just to let the strike go through, because if you dispute it and it doesn't go your way, you get a copyright strike on your account. You only get 3 of those, and your account is done.
Yeah, you get deleted.
Yeah, any work you've put into it, you're done. So yeah, there was that. There was one that on Rhett Shull's channel, where we was talking about how he put a clip up of a solo that he done in like in a live performance of, was it like Jessie J or something?
So I know the video you're referencing, and he plays with an artist called Noah Guthrie.
Oh, that's the one. Okay, yeah.
Who is awesome. Like, yeah. And so they went over, it was somewhere in Europe, so they flew out to Europe, and they kind of did a live session for a radio station.
Danish radio or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was like the national radio station, and it was recorded, and like midway through the performance, one of the guys who worked there just like started filming that gig on the iPhone and then synced up. I don't know if they synced up the audio, but if he had any sense, he would have. And so Rhett found that clip, and he did a video about, I think it was the best pedals of 2019, like his favorites. Yeah. And so he got this clip of him playing because he knew he was using a certain pedal in that moment. So he got the clip, and then a couple of weeks ago, so that video was originally uploaded in December. It was the end of 2019. And a couple of weeks ago, it got taken down, and the radio station had claimed a copyright strike on that little clip and taken down the whole video, even though it was the song from the artist that he was using, but they'd claimed copyright on it. Yeah. And now he's not happy.
Yeah. And it's stuff like that. Like, he's the artist in that video. He's playing that solo that has that specific pedal.
Yeah. The song's not even actually released either. Like, they haven't released the official version of the song yet. Yeah. So that's one of the few versions out there, and the radio station has been like, "Yep, cool, that's ours now. Thanks."
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, to put it in perspective as well, like Rhett Shaw's obviously got quite a big following. You've got a following on your Instagram channel and your Facebook.
Yeah,
I've put up a couple of videos over the past couple of days to do with my son's like PE lessons. Like they're doing like a sports day, like a virtual sports day. And being the dad that I am, rather than just recording him doing like these activities on the phone, I've got out the proper camera. So taken multiple camera angles and turned it into a little cinematic video. But I've been ripping like songs from the internet to work as little soundtracks for it. So for example, like one of the things that he had to do was it was a Superman stretch, which is kind of like on all fours. So you kneeled on all fours, and then you stretch out one arm and then the opposing leg, so you kind of look like Superman. And I put like a minute clip of Superman by Goldfinger underneath the back of it. And the instant that I uploaded that, Facebook said, "Oh, you've got copyright infringing audio in this video. Would you like to remove the audio or restore the audio?" And basically, like, you can only restore the audio if you know that it doesn't infringe on copyright. So obviously I didn't restore the audio. Well, who would do that?
Well, surely in theory you could, because it's being used in an educational.
Well, it comes at a fair use, doesn't it? It's not being used
kinda
for financial. It's not being used in a kind of public sense. It's being used in a kind of private Facebook.
Yeah, but now you're getting into how private is your Facebook and all that kind of malarkey. And technically, if you look into it, it's not fair use. Like,
yeah, we had this discussion, didn't we, in the Facebook group? It's probably a couple of weeks ago when I had my first video taken down, and the conclusion I think we all came to was copyright law sucks. It's brilliant and it helps a lot of people, but with the internet the way it is, it's outdated. A little bit, especially with YouTube and Twitch on like that, they've got a very trigger happy copyright system, and Facebook as well, because like anyone would look at your video and go, "Oh, it's a kid doing a PE lesson, he's using our song for a joke, whatever."
Yeah, I mean, I've got no doubt that if I sent a message to like on Goldfinger's official social channels and just went, "Are you guys okay with me using this track for a video that will get like 10 views on my personal Facebook?" They go, "Yeah, knock yourself out, kid." But yeah, it's because it's it's not just them, it's record companies that are trying to recoup money that they think they're owed for. It's all, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a deep conversation that will take
Hours.
years.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Can we talk about guitars again? I like talking about guitars. That was
How about
fun.
we bang, marry, kill?
Yeah.
Go on
Bang,
then.
marry, kill number 2. Right,
Ooh.
so-
Oh, no, I don't want to do
Right,
anything
so
with number 2.
So the first one was Strat Les Paul Telly. So this one is going to be like
Ibanez
Tube
Schecter.
Screamer Klon and a Marshall in a box.
Not far off. Not far off.
Ooh, you're on fire today.
Right, so this one it's amp based this time, not pedal based.
Oh, right, okay.
Fender, Marshall,
Nope.
Mesa.
Box.
Mesa, Orange, Black Star.
Easy. Right, if number one,
Mesa-
Mesa can get in the bin, kill Messers because
no.
Messers are like they've got 3.5 million different knobs on them, and nobody knows what they all do. And you have to have a sound engineering degree to try and understand what they do. So Messers, and they weigh like 75. They're heavier than my Vox. They can get in the bin. Messers are dead.
No, I had a DC5 and that was way lighter than my AC30.
And then after that, I'm gonna bang the Black Star, because you can get those, like, especially ones with the ISF where you can do like bits of American sound and bits of British sound, and you can mess around and dick around with them however you want, and there's some good clean tones in there, but like they're best when you push the hell out of the drive channel and just kind of get that raucousy, rocky stuff. And then when you want to settle down with a sound that's actually usable, you use the Orange.
I mean,
Ooh.
that's controversial.
Yeah.
I personally, I mean, I've played a few Oranges, and I'll put my hand up here and say that I've not played any of the big heads. I think I played a Rocker 30 maybe. One of the small one.
Yeah.
I think it weren't 112. I think it was like 110.
The Rocker 30, they do a Rocker 30 that's 210, and then they do the 15, which is 110.
What? Yeah, it was the 15. Then it was 110. It was definitely a one speaker, and I've played one of them, and I've played. I think I've played the one that Stuart brings to the thingies, the conventions and whatnot.
Is that like Tiny Terror head?
Yeah,
or?
Tiny Terror. Which, I mean, they're fine, but they don't get me hard. So, but for the want of being less crass, they don't get me there. They're a fine enough sound, but it's not for me. So Black Star, I'd bang, because they've got some fun things in their lineup. I think the artist 15 or the artist 30 would probably, I mean, because the clean tones on them are absolutely excellent. I plugged into one when I was playing, when I went in to get that Vox, the weird Vox guitar that I've got, and it sounded fantastic. I mean, I knew the guitar sounded great, but I was wanting to take that entire rig with me that day. So like those amps are worth it just for the price of admission alone. Their like lower budget modeling stuff is really good as well. So like I'd happily bang a Black Star. I think if you are settling down, like a Mesa Lone Star or something, or like a 525, is it Mark 525?
Yeah, and the what's it called?
Stiletto.
One of the newer combos
the
the newer series that they've done.
I must admit, I've not not really been paying attention
You're
to Mesa.
both tripping. This is like saying, I'm going to, like, marry...
I haven't even told you mine yet. Come on.
I'm sure you're going to say Mesa, but for Adam, he's tripping. Like, seriously, that's like saying you want to marry a world-famous actress who's the most beautiful woman in the world, and that's all well and good, but she'll do your fucking head in trying to get it to do what you want it to do, just like a fucking Mesa boogie.
All right, I will justify my choices then. I will give you reasons.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Go on.
So, number 1, Black Star in the bin. Straight away. I have a HT5. Black Star make great amps. I will, hands down, I have used a HT5 for the last, 7 years. And it's a very reliable, it's a brilliant amp. But they're a little bit boring. They're a little bit plain.
You ain't using it right.
They're lacking a little bit.
You just ain't using it right.
It's just, in comparison to the other two, in my opinion, they're lacking some of that something.
I mean, you're basing that on their low budget, like entry level valve amp. I only own the HT5, but I have spent quite a bit of time with some of their other amps. But yeah, just the Black Stars always leave me wanting a little bit more. I don't know why. So it's gonna go, I'm afraid. Okay.
The bang is gonna be the orange, because one of my favorite amps of all time is the OR50. There is something I've played through one a few times, and I've played through a lot of other orange amps, but the OR50, which I don't even think they make anymore, that is a loud, just wall of sound amp, and it is awesome. That's like Les Paul, a power chord, and you're a happy man.
Yep. Okay. So you're going Mesa finish.
I think the Mesa lineup with amps like the Lone Star has the best clean sound ever. And they have some
only
of the
after you've spent 4.5 years trying to dial it in correctly.
Yeah, but once you've got it, you've got it.
No, you haven't, because then you take it to a different room and you have to fucking dial it in again.
But the really good thing about Mesas is the maintenance is like non-existent as well.
They have like 1 million tubes per amp. 1
they
million.
Don't need you don't need to take it to a tech to get retubed.
Do they self-bias?
Yeah, they're self-biasing.
Okay, I mean that's useful. But the fact that you're having to buy, like essentially like it's like the equivalent of like a Costco family pack of light bulbs, but with tubes.
Yeah, okay. I'd have something like a Mark V.
So what you're missing is they're difficult to control and they're high maintenance.
That's what I'm into.
What I'm saying is they cost a fucking ton. Like,
yeah, again. So what you're saying is like, yeah, I'm not going down there again. But yeah, you're both wrong.
The Mesa have the best lineup out of the three brands we've mentioned. Mesa have the most versatile and just best lineup.
Yeah, they sound a little bit sterile.
They don't.
Oh no,
they do.
I mean, I'm glad that
using them wrong.
We've not been going down like the rec route.
I'm not a huge fan of the rec. I like a lot of bands that use rectifiers, but I'm not a huge fan of the rectifier itself.
So when I did my EP with my band, Yeomans, he came in with, I don't remember what amp he was rocking at the time, but it wasn't particularly great. So we had to look around the studio at the time about what was there, and there was a single rec. I think it might have been a dual rec.
Yeah.
Set up because there was obviously some kind of metal band had been recording before, and there was like this let's just say single record, because I think it might have been, and it was set up, and it had all of the like garish Messer accoutrements, like the front plate that was full of shiny chrome, like
the tread plate front.
Yeah, so it had the tread plate front. It had the massive array, because you've got the multiple channel for each channel. You've got a strip of controls that so as Matt says, like controlled within an inch of its life. But we plugged into that and just went, because he had a pedal board, so he could get his sound through it. And we plugged into the clean channel, and that was one of the best clean channels, one of the best tones he ever got. And it was coming out of a Messer single rec, and you're like, if that's what the metal orientated amp can do, then there's something magical about this lot.
There's
go on, Ollie.
I think there's. I'd narrow it down to 2 Messer amps that I'd have. I'd have one of the Mark Vs, just because they are phenomenal. There's a video, because they do the Mark V 25 and the Mark V 35 as well.
Yeah.
There's a video on YouTube. I think it's the 25, and it was as they were about to release it. They released a video of John Petrucci from Dream Theater, who is an avid Mark series user, sat down with this tiny little Mark V 25 going through a 112, and it sounds like, it's just the best gain sound ever. You can't beat that high gain sound. And the other amp I'd have is they released a series called the Fillmore series.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a bit more vintage Fendery, a bit more like their original Mark 1 sort of stuff. So I feel like I'd have both ends of the spectrum on that vintage and modern kind of thing with those 2 amps.
Sounds good. I think
I've had bad experiences with Messers. I've only, I think, played 4, and only for short periods of time. The first one I played, I don't know what it was. It was a 112, but huge because it's a Messer, and it was clearly surrounded by concrete because it weighed the size. It weighed the same as a small planet, and it had 1 channel, but it had 2 banks of knobs. So instead of just one knobs next to each other across the dial, it was 1 knob for a master volume, and then knobs stacked above each other until you got over to the other side, and then there was I can't even remember what, and there was one single one on that side.
I think that might be a Mark IV.
Okay, well, that was the worst clean tone I've ever had. It was like plugging into the normal channel of a Vox when you're expecting the top boost. It was just missing everything that made it an amp. It just sounded flat and bland and shit and boring.
I will give you Mark IVs are hellish. If you don't know what you're doing with a Mark IV, my God, it is the worst amp ever.
I definitely didn't know what I was doing. And then the next one I tried was either a single rec or a dual rec, and I was trying it at somebody's house who's got quite a few amps, and it sounded worse than the Fender Machete. Do you remember the Fender Machete, the metal Fender amp from the mid 2000s? Is it Machete?
The Valve amp that was aimed at the metal community, and they only had it out for 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always wanted one of those.
The Fender Machete outshone the dual rec or single rec, whatever it was. It was it blew it out of the water. And the other experiences I've had of them, again, have either been shitty clean channels or shitty drive channels. I've never understood the hype over Messer, and
have a look next time you're near a guitar shop. Mark V.
Yeah,
just do it. Just
maybe
Mark
I'll
V.
give it a go, but yeah, I can't see it myself.
It's all
I
Mark
mean,
V.
so if we take an aggregate, the Messer gets top spot, doesn't it?
It does. The orange comes second.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the Black Star just shits it, doesn't it? Absolutely shits the bed.
Yeah, I mean, they're just. I think Black Stars have got that not lower end, but
I think Black
I feel
Stars get a
like-
lot of bad rap from people who don't know how to dial them in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you could say the same about Messers, you know.
but considering they took the
probably.
top spot on this, I think they're fine. And like Messer at least have their price tag to swing about, don't they? They can say, "Oh
Yeah.
well, we are a premium brand," whereas Black Star are aiming it at an affordable price. People see that and go, "Nah, shit."
Yeah.
And if you dial it in wrong, you can get a. I'm not gonna say a shit sound, but like an uninspiring sound. It can sound a bit flat and a bit just. Oh yeah, that's a distorted amp, but that's all it is. But if you dial it in right, you are well on the way. And
yeah, I agree.
I still ascertain that the HT40 that I had could do everything that I wanted it to do. The only thing that was wrong with it, and then why I got rid of it, is because it was heavy as balls. So it had to go. And there are rock classic 30s that do one thing, but they're really light as well. So
yeah.
I mean, to be fair, they do 1.5 things. The drive channel's good on it as well, but you're only doing one at a time.
Yeah.
1.5 thing. I like that.
Yeah, because it's global EQ. You either dial it in for a good drive tone or you dial it in for a good clean tone.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much just a one-channel amp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
But I use it for the clean channel. It sounds amazing. It sounds as good as any Fender clean tone, and like half the price.
That's some big balls.
Yeah, they're fighting words, but people in the know do rate them. So I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Where'd we get up to? I can't, because I've got this new bloody extremely bright light on. I can't read the time on the computer. I can't read how long we've been on for.
It's gonna say 51.
Will it? Oh, fair play. Okay, so we should probably get on with what we've been up to, shouldn't we? So
Yeah.
Matt and Ollie, this is where you double team, or what have you been up to? Tape fuzz.
Yes, tape fuzz. Excellent. I finally got my lockdown fuzz, and I believe Ollie has got a 2-knob version of it.
I've got a fuzz face.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah.
Which I think is what mine is, but I've got the 3-knob with the external biasing. I should think it's yours, gain and
Volume.
Yeah, mine's.
volume.
I'm assuming gain and volume. I have no idea. It's got 2 unmarked knobs, and I just turn them up to full, and they do a thing.
Yeah,
and
so
it sounds massive.
When mine arrived, Stuart was like, "Yeah, the top 2, put them at max, and then find the sweet spot with the other one," which is what I did, and it sounds incredible.
The first thing I did before I even plugged it in was I opened it up, because I know Stu he's a sucker for a nice, tidy wiring job.
We all do that with every pedal we buy, surely.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's been
sure.
a while since I bought a pedal, so I did. It's the first time I've done it. And I noticed there are a couple of trim pots, and I need to ask Stu how, like, what do they do?
One will be a bias, and I can't.
Yeah, one of them's labeled bias, but there's 2. I think there's an input, and then there's another one as well. But it's covering up what it says, and I can't figure out what it does.
Surely it's just biasing both of the transistors, is it not?
Maybe. I don't know.
Possibly.
But
I'm
who
afraid
knows?
I am not electronically minded. But I do know
That's
that
it. You
when
own
I
a
plug it in,
screwdriver,
it's...
and that's enough to change a trim
Yeah.
pot.
Yeah, then I'll be sending it back to Stu going, Stu, broke it.
Yeah, don't work no more.
I don't know what I did, but I broke it.
Makes a clicking sound.
Yeah. It turns off.
I just found that if you like slam it into the Messiah on the light setting, you get this like tonal bliss.
I mean, that's essentially Hendrix, that, isn't it? Like a slightly cooking Marshall amp with a fuzz face in the front of it. Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It sounds incredible.
I'm looking at the Messiahs. I'm gonna get one of them.
I think you should.
Well,
I have been talking to Mr. Adam of Chevtone Effects.
Indeed. I mean, not meaning to sway you at all, but
I don't need swaying. I am going to buy one. It's just I can't afford it at the moment.
That's it. I mean, from our points of view, I tried it. I mean, I tried all the revisions, like the early revisions, and in about a month's time, when I am kind of rewiring my board, that's going on it. And Matt, you've you were looking to commission him with some kind of monster Messiah. So
yes. So like
a double Messiah.
Well, I love both sides of the Messiah. So it's got a light and a heavy. And I kind of wanted both. And then he was like, "Well, I was thinking about doing like the Messiah, but like with a boost in it." And I'm like, "Well, give me a 3-knob one, and I want the toggle switch, make that a foot switch, and then give me the boost as well. And then, do you know what? Put all of the amazing things that you want. Just build it because I'll pay for it. I don't mind. And then I will tell you after a month of using it which of the functions I used and which actually was probably a little bit overkill."
Matt, I hate you. My God, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's just like, because obviously at the moment it's a toggle switch in the middle between the low and the high. I was like, right, well, can you stick that on the foot switch? And he was like, yeah, easy. And I was like, can I get a separate volume for that so that I can use the lighter side as my rhythm and the thing as my lead? And he's like, yeah, I could work that out. And then he's like, well, I was thinking about maybe putting a boost in there as well. And I'm like,
get like a
boost sounds good. And then, like all of a sudden I've got like a 3-foot switch, pretty 12-knob drive pedal.
Well, you know what it needs, don't you? If you're going to put a boost in front of that vintage Marshall kind of thing, got to be like an EP type circuit.
Well, I mean, no, because there's endless ways you can go. Because you can go Rangemaster.
Rangemaster, of course, yeah.
Or you can go Tube Screamer, and you get like proper like Stevie Ray Vaughan, like that kind of
okay.
Or you can just get like a clean boost that's just gonna push it into that next level. And there's all sorts of wonderful stuff you can do.
What you're saying is this needs to be like a toggle switchable boost that can go from clean to EP to Rangemaster.
Adam, if you're listening, I want to get in on this as well, please.
Yeah, I ascertain that pedal needs to be called the God Complex.
Yeah. It needs to be called the Very Naughty Boy. That's what it needs to be called.
That's what I said.
You've got the Messiah, and then you can have one that's not the Messiah. It's a Very Naughty Boy.
There you go. That's a twofer.
Twofer. It's a threefer.
Threefer, yeah. So, that's the lockdown fuzz. We weren't aware that it was gonna, because by the time that you were looking for one, the run had finished, hadn't it?
Yeah, he'd finished it a couple of weeks after a couple of weeks before the last time I was here. And
then, out of some stroke of luck, didn't he look? He found that he'd got the components for like a couple more or something.
He had some transistors and stuff lying around and decided to make, I want to say 3. He just made like 3 random fuzzes and was like, here you go. And then within like 2 seconds of him posting that, you two tagged me in it going, you're an idiot if you don't buy this.
Yeah,
so,
literally.
You were literally saying you wanted one and you were like...
Yeah.
So, okay, peer pressure, that's a thing. Cool, yeah, let's do it.
That's how the world works. You say you want a fuzz and I will tag you in fuzz until you buy something.
Yep.
I mean, me and Yeomans have pretty much got that relationship where, like, even if we don't speak to each other for months, we will just be tagging each other in gear and just going, do it.
I see that all the time. Because occasionally there's one really nice thing and then I pile on as well. I'm like, yeah, you need to do this.
And that is what friends are for.
Yeah. Friends that I only ever see once a year at a guitar show for like an hour.
That's it. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Oh,
That's
man.
always the answer.
Yeah, I mean,
Indeed.
but if it was, like, the guitar rack that I've got over there would need to be tripled, and I wouldn't have any cash at all.
You'd be
homeless.
living in a cardboard box.
I would be homeless, and it'd be like, I'd be like literally homeless, but tone wealthy.
Yeah, I've got a friend from uni who I have a similar thing with. Like, anytime either of us see anything cool, it's like, yeah, we send it to each other. And yesterday, I think it was Anderton's, got some very, very nice custom shop tellies.
Oh,
And one of them was a relic, olive green, double TV Jones guitar. And it is awesome. I can't describe how cool it looks. And it was like £4,000.
do it.
Just buy it.
And it was just like, oh, right, I want this so much.
Remortgage your parents' house and buy it.
That's it. But speaking about guitars, actually, you've got a little question that you want to kind of pose to the podcast, haven't you? About Parkscaster? I mean, you say it's a Parkscaster.
Yeah.
It's essentially was a Strat. Now it's kind of not.
So currently, well, just before lockdown, I got it all measured up, so I knew kind of what dimensions and stuff to buy. And so essentially, the body is all that's kind of staying. It's getting a new neck. It's getting new everything.
Okay.
And I'm probably going to get it refinished at some point as well.
Nice.
So I found Fender do aftermarket roasted maple necks.
They do, yes. I have also been looking at this.
One of the things I'm undecided on, maple or Palfero. I'm not sure which way to go.
Okay, yeah.
I know what bridge I'm going to get. It's going to be a Goto, I think it's the 510 maybe. And I know I want it to be HSS.
Yeah, so it's a Strat style, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's a guitar I've owned. It was the first guitar I ever bought with my own money. And I've done some unholy things to it over the years. I've set it on fire. I've stripped it. It's currently in pieces in a workshop a few miles from where I live. And I figured it was time that I probably made it look a bit more grown up and make it work the way
that it should.
You know, yeah. And the original neck on it is bowed the wrong way.
Oh, nice.
So not the way the truss rod can adjust, but the other way.
Yeah.
So like the string kind of hangs off the edge of the fretboard in some places.
Oh no.
So it needs a new neck.
Yeah.
So I figured if I'm going to buy a new neck for it, I might as well just.
Yeah, you might as well not
everything.
cheap out and go the whole hog. Yeah.
So pickups, colour, maple or Palfero fretboard. I think that's it. I think that those are my
main concerns.
Big questions. So go forth.
So I think if you're going roasted, because are you like with the Palfero, is that a roasted neck with a Palfero board, or is that just?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking if you're going roasted, you might as well go the whole hog and have the whole thing as a roasted maple.
Yeah.
Because it's an experience, isn't it? I mean, the whole unfinished, finished kind of it blurs the line between the two. So it's not like a normal maple neck where you've got the sticky lacquer and the. They're a completely different beast, aren't they? Yeah.
I got some nice hip shot tuners as well, which I bought a while back.
Cool.
So they'll be put on it. So it sounds like I'm going maple board, which I was kind of thinking anyway, but I thought I'd ask that.
Yeah. And the great thing about having a roasted board as well as the neck, the roasting procedure really brings out the grain as well.
Yeah.
So if it's got any subtle flaming or figure into it, that'll really pop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was thinking that very same thing for my thin line telly.
Because they do it in Strat and telly, and I think they do some bass ones as well.
Yeah. I mean, they do them in a slightly modern feel as well, like 12-inch radius, slightly thinner.
And a
profile.
22 fretboard instead of a 21 fretboard, because I need 22 frets. I can't explain why, but I like having 22 frets.
No, I mean, I find myself at that end more than I recognise, so I completely agree.
Guitars don't need more than about 18 frets.
I strongly disagree.
You can disagree all you like, but you're wrong.
I've just peaked my mic. I was way too close when I started laughing then.
Yeah, I peaked it when I said you're wrong as well.
Yeah, so that's the neck kind of sorted. The big one I can't decide on is electronics. So I know I want HSS, and I've got a couple of ideas for wiring.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a blend pot, so I can do things like blend the bridge and the neck together to kind of get that telly sort of sound.
Yeah.
But in terms of actual pickups, I really undecided. I don't really know where to start.
Well,
I wonder where this is going.
An obvious choice, isn't there? There really is an obvious choice. No, it's I say it's an obvious choice, but it really is. Because Yeomans has done a similar thing with an HSS Strat. And I think he bought an Alnico 2 bridge booker.
Yeah.
And 2 Alnico 5 middle and neck.
Yeah.
And that guitar sounds amazing. So these are clearly they are Fletcher pickups. You'd have to go to Yeomans for the specs, but whatever he's got in that sound absolutely fantastic. They're well balanced with each other, because HSS, it can be a bit of an issue.
Yeah, it can be a bit one-sided, can't it?
Yeah, I mean, I've got in my Squire Strat, my first ever Squire Strat, I've got a PAF Pro and 2 Tex-Mex, and the single coils are a bit dark sounding because I think I've got a cap that is more suited to the humbucker than it is to the single coils. But it kind of works for that Strat, and it gives that Strat a different flavour than my Variax, which is a really bright sounding Strat sound. Yeah,
so like my HSS Strat, I was looking at the specs of people that I like who use that sort of thing. So it's guitarists like Matteo Sasato and Mark Lettieri, who are both majority of the time they are HSS Strat.
Yeah.
So I was having a look at their specs, and most of the stuff you can't get. Like, it's made for them, and the one thing I was seeing quite a common thread on was like Alnico 5 bridge pickup, kind of that PAF kind of thing.
Yeah,
like slightly kind of hotter PAF type.
Yeah,
and then the single coils were kind of traditional, but not completely. So that's sort of what I was thinking, but. You know, I can look on bare knuckle and I can take out a small mortgage, or I look at Seymour Duncan and I get confused and bored. It's one of those things where pickup suggestions are a massive thing. I thought about Fishman for a while, but then I decided I didn't want to bother with all the active.
Yeah,
stuff.
it's just it's a hassle, isn't it? Although I've heard nothing but good things about them.
Fishman is supposed to be amazing pickups.
I mean, the fact that Greg Cox got his own signature set is...
Yeah, so last year? I went to a masterclass in Birmingham of his, and he sounded phenomenal. And he was using one of his Reverend tellies all night.
Yeah, the... what is that telly called?
The Gristle Master?
Gristle Master, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, so he had one of, like, a variety of, like, a rainbow selection of those guitars with his Fishman pickups in, and he sounded just awesome.
Oh, he could play a fucking broomstick with a string wrapped around it. And it sounds...
he's hilarious as well, which is like makes it just rubs it in even more.
Yeah, yeah.
You'd hope that someone who plays that well has some sort of personality deficiency because all they've done is sit inside and play guitar. But he's a really nice guy.
Yep. Here we are, just polishing his cock, aren't we?
Polishing the cock.
That's it.
So that's kind of the pickups thing. I'll have to kind of have a little look at the Fletcher side of things and
yeah. I mean,
what I'd do is I'd message Fletch and just say, "This is the kind of thing I was thinking. Do you have any advice?" Because I know our good friend Steve did that when he was doing his Flying V.
Okay.
And he was like, I don't know what I should do. I've had the blends recommended to me before, but I'm not sure they're exactly right for me. And I think the first Flying V ended up getting, I think it was an Alnico 2 set.
Yeah.
And then the second time around, he went, do you know what? I've heard so much about these blends. Give me a set of them. And he, like I say, he literally just went back and asked. Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, you've improved this Flying V, so improve my other one as well. Send me some blends."
Nice.
Yeah, and this is.
I'll message Fletch.
Yeah, Steve is a man with a vast collection of guitars with many aftermarket.
This is a man with like Seth lovers and like proper.
He's got
like high end. He's got the Bonamassa set in something.
He's got the Billy Gibbons Telly. Custom shop pickup as well, which I mean, I don't...
28k,
I haven't spoken to Steve in quite a while. I think we fell out a little bit a couple of years ago and we haven't spoken since. But I remember going to his house a few years ago and we played that telly and oh my God, it was awesome.
That bridge pickup is just something else, isn't it?
Yeah. Through the Dirty Shirley Mini. What, man, I didn't want to go home. I could have stayed in that room forever.
Yep. Yeah, that was good. That was really good.
Yeah, so the last thing on my HSS Strat, which is this is the very undecided thing. I really don't know where to go with this. So I've got chrome hardware.
Yep.
Roasted maple board.
Yep.
Pickguard is undecided.
You mean Tortoise? Yep.
And it's going to be a covered humbucker as well because it's got to be a covered humbucker.
Yeah.
If you have to.
What color is the guitar going to be?
Well, it depends on what you're going for. Are you wanting understated, or are you wanting standout, or are you wanting like classy?
This is probably going to be my session guitar.
So it can't be like too flashy then. So you don't want like bright, loud colors because. If you're a session musician, you don't want to like you don't want to like overpower the person whose session you're sitting in on.
Yeah, I want to be a nice medium. I don't want to be boring.
Yeah,
but also at the same time,
it needs to be striking enough that they remember you, but not so over the top that they only remember you.
Because I remember I was watching an interview with it was Matteo Sasato again. He was talking about how he got his first proper session gig when he was a student, and he was playing a pink telly, and like that's how they picked him out of the group. The artist that he was auditioning for, looking back at the tapes, was like, I want that guy to go with a pink telly.
Nice.
So yeah, I need a color that's.
If it was me, like. If I was going understated, I'd go black, but obviously you need something that's not like that kind of like bland and boring. And as much as I'm not personally a massive fan, I think one of the pastel Fendery type colours, your likes of your seafoam green and your Lake Placid blue.
Yeah, like I was looking at like the bluey side of things. That's one kind of colour that I kept coming back through.
Yeah, either Lake Placid or what's the one? I know Dave Grohl isn't playing a Fender, but what's that type of Pelham blue?
Yeah,
it's essentially sparkly Lake Placid, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like more
it's
silvery.
It's a little bit louder though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a bit more rich and silvery.
I don't think it stands out enough. I think that's again, it's understated. I'm gonna go a little bit left field here. What we're saying, Matt?
I was just pointing at like you could always do what I did and do like an understated colour and then spray sparkly top coat for your nitrocellulose to seal it. Yeah, and you can get nitrocellulose with glitter in it, and you could have that kind of Lake Placid blue, and then just have like soft flakes. So that's not like a harsh, big metal flake like the
you
sparkle,
don't look a member of Kiss.
Sparkle. But it's an understated kind of flake that just kind of reflects the light a little bit and catches your eye.
Okay.
So I was going to agree with the seafoam. I think even going a little bit further and going surf green, just because it's a bit more vibrant. But hear me out with this one. Just hear me out. Gold metallic flake, blackguard. Big chunky metallic gold flake, so it's blingy. Blackguard and it brings it back down. It's loud enough, and it would look fantastic under lights when they hire you because you're the guy with the golden fucking guitar.
You don't even have to go that far. You could always step it back a little bit and go shoreline gold.
Oh,
shoreline gold, and then you can, if you want, put the flake over the top, or you can just go for shoreline gold. And
because shoreline's quite understated, isn't it?
It's understated, but it still draws the eye. Like literally everybody who sees my shoreline gold Cabernet is always like, "Oh, that's a nice color. That's a nice color." Even if they don't know what guitars are, they're like, "Oh, that's a really nice looking guitar. That is."
So we thinking shoreline gold with a little bit of flake in it.
I'm thinking flake. I am.
I think shoreline gold with a little bit of flake over the top would just kind of bring it to the forefront.
That's I'm kind of excited by that.
Yeah.
That I feel like genuinely
slightly aroused.
No, not quite that, but like every colour I've thought about, I've not gone, "Oh, that's really cool." But there's something about saying shoreline gold with a little bit of flake in it.
Yeah, shoreline gold flake. Yeah.
Like blackguard, chrome hardware, maple neck,
cream pickup covers for your single coils.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
to stand out through the black. Yeah,
absolutely. There's
ooh,
yeah, it's got to be cream. It can't be white because it'd be too stark against the gold.
Yeah. Needs to be a bit darker.
Yeah. I'm liking the idea. I might commission me one of these.
I was going to say, I'm starting to think.
Yeah, I am going to get it sent off to do properly because I want it done properly. I want it to look like a proper guitar. So I'm going to get everything done by someone else that isn't an ape like me.
So after this cast, remind me of that because I very recently on Instagram found a Birmingham-based spray shop.
So. I know of. So, do you guys know Iverson Guitars?
Oh yeah, I've heard of Iverson. Yeah.
So he lives less than 5 miles from me.
Oh, that's a lot more convenient.
Yeah. So I know he doesn't do the spray work himself. I know he has someone who does it for him, who's over in like Norwich or something.
Yeah.
But you could send along with one of his runs.
Yeah, if you've seen his guitars and seen the work, and I don't know if you, I played one of his guitars at the show earlier this year, and it was phenomenal, and it felt amazing. I think because I was going to get it set up by him anyway. I feel like if I kind of gave him all the parts and went, "Can I have this, please?" I just sort of leave him to do it.
Yeah,
sounds like a plan.
Yeah, that's my thinking.
Yeah, come back with a decent session parts caster.
Yeah, that's gold.
Absolutely. I mean, on paper it sounds ridiculous. However, you'd be the guy with the shoreline gold guitar, wouldn't you? You'd be that guy.
The thing is, like, if you just went like outright gold, that's a bit much. But I think shoreline gold is enough. Like it's dialed back just enough.
Yeah, you're not taking the eye directly, but once it's seen it, it's drawn back to it.
Yeah. I mean, the shoreline gold thing is it's a color I do love.
You say that. Ask Mr. Yeomans to show you his gold Strat. Like,
okay,
it is funkylicious, is what it is. Oh, it's so good. And underneath like practice room lights as well. Because we tend to practice. I mean, we either practice at a place in Birmingham called Rabana's, which is just kind of generally well lit.
And that's a lot of stairs.
Rabana's is That's why I needed a lighter ramp.
I'm a pirate man myself.
Yeah, I mean the other one is pirate, and pirate tends to be dingily lit. It's got like the fewest lights that they can get away with. But underneath those lights, where you've got like this kind of ambient mood light, that guitar just fantastic.
Well, I'm going to be buying the neck over the next few weeks. I mean, the finish will be the last thing. Yeah. It's going to be the final piece of the puzzle. So I'm probably going to spend a horrendous amount of money on this guitar over time.
Oh yeah.
It's the way to do it. Like the Strat that I will end up getting eventually will be a work in progress. I think. I want a hardtail Strat, but with a proper hardtail, not one of these Stratty hardtails. I want a proper, Gibson Stocktail, whatever you call it, tunematic style bridge. So because they don't exist,
I'll get it with a Bigsby.
The whole point is I want tuning stability.
Let's see.
Get a Bigsby.
Bigsby's awesome, but they're not stable. Well, they're not as stable as a hardtail.
You can get tuning stability with a hardtail Strat.
But the problem with a hardtail Strat, and I know this from the Cabronita, is the brake angle is so bad over the bridge that the strings don't last as long.
Did you not have like a rear mount?
Can I not do what now?
Like a rear mounted.
I don't know whether those exist.
Are you a fan of the rear mount, Matt?
We all love a good rear mount.
I mean, on birthdays and special occasions, maybe.
That's the sound of a married man.
And on that bombshell, I think we should probably wrap it for this week. I think we've exceeded the hour, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, probably, almost definitely, yeah.
Indeed. So once again, we are going to give a shout out to our patronisers for as little as $2 a month. Is it $2? I think, it works in American. It's somewhere near like £1.60 or something like that. You can be a patroniser too. And to give a massive shout to our peeps who are current patronisers is Mr. Andrew Bimson, Mr. Adam Yeomans of Chevtone Effects, Mr. Doug Christ of 37 Effects, Mr. Joseph Richardson, who used to be everything Joseph, but his handle has changed now. I think it is Joseph Richardson Music, and he's just
taking inspiration from someone.
That's it, yeah. He heard the Ollie Miles music shout outs and thought, I'm going to get on that money train right there. Mr. Huge Erection of Lockdown fame, I assume. Look. And Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups. You are the people keeping the lights on. The incredibly bright light this week as well. So if you want to catch us online, we are in Facebook. We've got a podcast group. It is the Fret Talk podcast group, and in there, many discussions happen that involve guitars and guitar-based nonsense and shenanigans. As well as you get the occasional teaser trailer for our podcast episodes as well, which I've started doing, which are quite good fun. If you want to catch me online, it is BudgetPedalChap at Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, where you can pick up on the No Talk All Tone series, which last week had the Hello Sailor Anchor Drive, which, spoilers, is amazing. And this week will be, in fact, actually, it will be 3 days ago when this podcast's out, because that's how time works. It is the Rowan LEF 606. I've got it. I've literally got it here somewhere. I'll read it. The LEF 606 fuzz, quote unquote fuzz. And by that name, you can probably extrapolate all of the data that you need for how good that fuzz is.
Excellent.
Ollie Miles, you are on Instagram and Facebook, and most of your videos make it through.
Most of them, yeah.
Is at Ollie Miles Music, is it?
Yeah, on Instagram, and that, to be fair, Instagram's the main place for it to be. So,
There you go.
Yeah, Ollie Miles Music on Instagram. I post every other day at the moment. So, and if you've got any ideas, please let me know.
I'll as long as they aren't like classic 80s and early 90s funk tunes.
Yeah, and please don't ask me to like learn any like Dream Theater solos because I can't do them.
That's it. Yeah, I mean they are largely impossible.
Can you do me Through the Fire and the Flames from start to finish, please, in a 1-minute video?
On easy on Guitar Hero 3, yes.
Banging, yeah. I'd tune in for that. Matt, you are heel_Matt Q.
I am.
At most things.
For my sins.
He's Twitch, Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah.
You're a bad booker.
I am.
Are you still doing the virtual season?
Yeah, we are. So, one of our guys is a very creative lad who has created, I think, in the region of like 75 wrestlers. Like, they're all completely fictional, and we now have our own fake universe with 2 shows a week. So we have a fake wrestling company that has been dubbed BB Dub, because obviously, if you shorten it to Bad Bookers Wrestling, it's BBW, so we are BB Dub. And so we have wrestling shows midweek and on a Sunday. I say midweek because it changes fairly regularly, and then on a Sunday, the main show. Or pay-per-view, depending on, like, because it's properly, like, synced like an actual wrestling show would be. And it's just a time to kind of avoid the horrendous time that is real wrestling at the moment. Things are actually calming down in real wrestling, and apart from the fact that they've all got the ongoing global Backstreet Boys tour, they're no longer all in like mainstream media for being horrendous people anymore, so that's good.
Woo, woo, woo. I mean, that's nice to know.
Yeah, so hopefully we might actually go back. In fact, I think one of the guys did a podcast because he had actually watched the wrestling, which I haven't done in a long time because I kind of, couldn't agree with what was going on at the time. But I think it's slowly getting back to a place where you can actually watch it and have morals, which would be preferable because I quite like doing that podcast.
Indeed, yeah. It's slightly preferable to fake wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, like the fake wrestling is great fun, and I think we'll keep that going anyway. But it'd be nice to actually talk about the real wrestling again, and get back into it.
Yeah, awesome. So that's us for this week. It has been an absolute blast. I can't state how much I love these like little three casts. I think these are absolute winners. And we've now got a shit dad joke to look forward to. So
Oh no.
That's it. So from myself, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. From Mr. Ollie Miles of Ollie Miles Music.
Goodbye.
From Mr. Matt Quine. Say bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt.
Well, hey, ASMR. There you go. You get a little bit. And yeah, from myself, it will be a tatty bye and good night for this week. Ta-ra a bit.
Bye.
Ta-ra.
Yes, right. I can swallow 2 pieces of string. When they come out the other end, they'll be tied together. I shit you not.